And we start tonight with a possible reason why the rent is high. Some of the country's largest rental companies and a software company have been accused of a pricing scheme in an antitrust lawsuit that a California congressman is bringing back to light. ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen joins us now to explain what's going on and how it could impact you.
Alex, California and other states have sued a software company and major property management companies of unfairly raising rent. According to the lawsuit, some of these property management companies have impacted areas like Sacramento, Stockton, and Modesto. Congressman Josh Harder tells me he wants to work with the Trump administration to help reimburse some of these people who have unknowingly been paying high rent.
We have a saying, the rent eats first, and I mean that's still very much the case.
Shanti Singh is with Tenants Together, a California organization that advocates for renters. With the rising cost of living in the state and an ongoing housing crisis, Singh says it's problematic to see some companies allegedly taking advantage of renters, using software to artificially and unlawfully raise rent in the state.
What's really sort of sinister about the RealPage issue is that a lot of tenants don't necessarily know that this is happening to them. It's clearly happening at a significant enough scale to be worried about it, but it's hard to make that connection.
In January, the California Department of Justice sent an amended lawsuit to include 7 property management companies and the company RealPage, saying they participated in algorithmic pricing schemes that harmed renters. California is one of 10 states that filed the lawsuit. California Attorney General Rob Bonta says this lawsuit is his attempt at holding RealPage, property management companies, and landlords accountable who possibly profited by increasing rent prices. Now, California Congressman Josh Harder is speaking out.
We're living with the repercussions of high rental prices every day, and it's outrageous that this investigation shows that Stockton is one of the worst culprits for these corporate landlords.
Congressman Harder says property companies in Sacramento and Modesto have used the software to set rent, and he's demanding accountability. He wants to work with the Trump administration to find a solution.
First, we have to make sure that these corporate landlords who have engaged in illegal activities to raise rents are held accountable. Second, I want to make sure that they have to return those artificially high rents back to the renters who paid them in the first place.
RealPage tells ABC 10 it's filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit and that its software does not violate antitrust laws or fix prices in any way, adding its products are built to be legally compliant.
All right, bringing in Jeannie, who's been following this for us. Now, you reached out to the California Rental Housing Association. They represent rental housing owners. What did they have to say about this whole case?
Well, Alex, the organization says it does support policies that expand housing supply and affordability and acknowledge data-driven tools and software can be helpful, but setting rental prices must comply with fair competition laws. Now, the organization tells me it'll continue to work with stakeholders and policymakers to ensure a fair and sustainable rental housing market. I have posted their full statement on our website at abc10.com.
All right, Jeannie, thank you so much. And we also want to mention, here's what Zillow says is the average cost of rent across California is. A 1-bedroom, about $2,150. A 2-bedroom, $2,750. A 3-bedroom, though, $3,600. California's average rent is about 36% higher than the national average, which sits at about $2,010.